Everyone, RemanX here, and I'm a little frustrated. I got to tell you that there are a lot of things going on, and I feel like the communication, while it was at a really big peak, has really dropped off as of lately. And I want to go over kind of the things that I feel like are game breaking right now, that are absolutely frustrating to me. And today's events where we have the Hulkbuster milestone, already one of the more painful milestones predicted, and we've had some massive changes from what was out in the blog to what was actually published for the event. There was an update on the blog on Friday to get the actual numbers in there, but it is absolutely frustrating that right now, in the middle of this event, we're missing full rotation. As of right now, it is a full rotation that we've lost because of the fact that it's currently not rewarding shards here. So if you do a single rotation here, you're not getting any shards. We're going to test to see if it actually works. Like sometimes it does if you do the manual one. So we're going to test that just to be sure. But I'm telling you right now that I have 0% confidence that they're actually paying attention to the things that need to be focused on. And we're going to go through a lot of that today because you're going to see why I'm frustrated in kind of the works I'm trying to do behind the scenes within the Envoy program. I'm going to kind of just talk about all the things that I brought to their attention, the things that I think are potentially game breaking, that are affecting everybody in this game. So again, I'm not sure if anybody's tried a full manual blitz, because that was a workaround last time they had a bug blitz on the weekend. But that's yeah, here we go. This is actually what we have to do. I spend more time with this game testing stuff to see if it's actually working than I do actually playing for my own personal enjoyment lately. And that's a big deal. So, all that being said, let's figure out if we get some orbs here for those of you guys in chat waiting to see if this event goes live. No, we got a full 10. There we go. All right, let's start with the basics here. They need some sort of system of triage where they can give some of the importance to these bugs as they are happening to us inside this game. The fact that we're already one rotation into the weekend's Hulkbuster event and we don't have a solution is indicative of a very, very big problem. They just don't seem to have the resources to fix these things ahead of time so that we don't feel the pain. And when we do on the weekend, it's often a longer delay before we get them resolved. That being said, we're going to start with some of the, like I said, some of the really big bugs. Right now, if you guys do not know, there is a massive bug inside of the raids, inside of the Doom raids, which, again, I'm going to say to you, it is absolutely bull that they did not announce the changes to 3.3 until after players discovered that it had gotten a lot harder. 24 people have to decide to make these movements, and it's a bunch of pressure on alliances. And it's not the tune of, a couple of raid heals and a couple of raid currency for energy wise. It's a lot more impactful because a lot more people were spending cores to overcome that. And it's a big deal especially because they changed the threshold from 100% to 60%. So I really feel like there are some massive issues here when it comes down to the actual bug. So one of the bugs I actually recorded was the bio bug. So believe it or not, inside of the mutant node, inside of the bio nodes, Adam Warlock is currently bugged, and I'm literally just trying to find when I found this bug. Yeah, so this bug was reported back when the patch went live, 3 days after the patch went live, that Adam Warlock is applying Disrupt inside of the second bio node. It doesn't exist on his kit anywhere. So he typically would only apply Disrupt to protectors, but currently he's applying it to your web warriors, and that is signaling death for them. So if you guys have ever failed on that second bio node and been like, wait, why did this happen so badly and so quickly? It is literally the combination of that, and then followed up by the clear from from Moondragon, that character that you have that's getting disrupted is likely dying relatively quickly following that attack, and you're probably failing that bio node, the second bio node. He does not have that coded. For us, it is something that is exclusive to where he's coded inside the game, so Dark Dimension 5. Any other raid where Adam Warlock is coded, he's doing that. And this is the type of thing that's at a high priority that's impacting everybody inside the game. And I haven't heard them confirm, yes, it's an issue, Rem. Let's get this fixed. We need to tell the community about it so people understand that, and we're going to be rolling out some sort of fix soon. Instead, it's 3 weeks, and I haven't heard dick about it. I'm waiting for some developer to acknowledge that it's an issue. It's crap. Okay? I'm done. Like I said, I roll these things up, and I'm waiting too darn long for these issues to occur. Okay? Next problem we have is literally these events when we're giving them feedback about painful events, they just copy and paste them later on. And Hulkbuster was really feeling like this character because they waited for the end to make sure that he was going to be part of the team. And until Hulkbuster dropped, Bionic Avengers didn't feel all that great except in War as an offense team. But until then, they really didn't feel like the solution to Doom, a Doom raid. Hulkbuster is the anchor that drives that team because it gives them the health to survive the onslaught of the stupid damage inside of the Doom raids. So I had suggested early on that you core for him ahead of the event because I was really concerned that the value that you were going to spend in his event for cores was going to be garbage, and it absolutely is. We're going back to wishing that we had those cores available or those orbs available to at least get some reasonable shards on them for those people who didn't. I knew it. I had to do some advanced testing. I'm doing 3.4. I cored the heck out of them. Yeah, these the offers today are just crazy. And speaking of offers, Marvel Strike Force, shame on you. I consistently get on them when offers are deceptive, when the wrong information is off in offers. I know some people were like, "Oh no, it's stupid that the wrong color is on the orbs." No, it's not stupid. It's deceptive. And if they're gonna sell us stuff and that type of stuff, information isn't correct, well then how do you have any faith that anything else is gonna be correct? So I don't think that there's just one important thing in Marvel Strike Force. All right? To put your full focus behind just one thing, you move that dial so much that you're swimming in by the time you're done. There are a lot of moving parts. Do not diminish what has to be done to get this game on a playable level. And I'm telling you right now that this type of offer, okay, these type of offers here, where the wrong stuff's in the picture, is borderline fraud. And it's been brought to my attention by many players in that way that they feel like it's intentional and it's a big deal. I'm at the point where I've got zero confidence that these guys care about anything other than just delivering a menial product at this point in time. If anybody's going around giving each other high fives, they should take a stop and take a look at each other and say, wait a minute, what about all these other issues? We've got lingering issues from Gambit, okay? When Gambit was released, people were reporting randomly getting 50 plus shards in their inventory. Just randomly from a gift from above. Not addressed. The Dazzler event, not addressed. So we're getting these like little placations. We're getting jebaited by issues that don't affect the full populace. We have to get this stuff fixed. Otherwise, this game is becoming unplayable. There are a number of people that have told me that their feet are outside the door. Their feet, they got 1 foot outside that door because they feel like time after time, it's not important. We don't even know how the Crucible scoring works. It's not even close to accurate. You put some of the most important crap in there, sell us teams for it, And you can't even definitively give us a wrap-up, and I've had to say it 5 times that we need some sort of evaluation in the scoring system. 5 times! And it would be different if when the stupid launched, I didn't say, hey, let's have somebody kind of go through it. Let's make this exciting. Let's showcase the scoring so we know that if that one person runs away with it, congratulations, Zubin, with your astronomical score, that people will be outside of Masters relatively quickly, earning diddly squat for resources when you're tying Apocalypse to Crucible. It's great that you guys fixed the scourges. Thank you. I'm glad that the cheater boards were fixed, but you're not done! You're not done! That process has to be constant improvement. You made a promise to us that you were going to hire more QA, you had more systems in check, that you were going to hold yourselves more accountable, and I find that to be 0% accurate.